From translation, ISV, International Standard Version. This 243 day of the year. Today we are reading passages Ezekiel 5-8. Ezekiel chapter 5, verses 1-16. Now you, son of man, take a sharp sword, use it as a barber's razor, and shave your head and your beard. Then take balances and divide the hair. A third you shall burn in the fire in the middle of the city, when the days of the siege are completed. A second you shall take and strike around the city with a sword. A third you shall scatter to the wind, and I will draw out a sword after them. You shall also take a few of them and throw them into the fire, and burn them in the fire. From there a fire will go out into all the house of Israel. Then take from among them and throw them into the midst of the fire, and burn them in the fire. From there a fire will go out into all the house of Israel. This is what the sovereign Lord says. This is Jerusalem. I have put her in the center of the nations, with countries all around her. She has rebelled against my ordinances and my statutes more than the nations that surround her. She has rejected my judgments and has not lived according to my statutes. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Because you have been more rebellious than the nations that surround you. You have not walked in my statutes or kept my judgments, and you have not even done what the nations around you have done. I, the sovereign Lord, declare, I am going to put my judgment against you, and I will execute my vengeance among you in the sight of the nations. I will do to you what I have never done before and will never do again, because of all your abominations. Parents will eat their children in your midst, and children will eat their parents. I will execute judgment against you, and I will scatter all that remains of you to the wind. Therefore, as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, because you have defiled my sanctuary with all your detestable idols and with all your abominations, I will withdraw. My eye will not pity you, and I will show no mercy. A third of you will die by plague, or be consumed by famine within you. A third will fall by the sword all around you, and a third I will scatter to every direction, and I will draw out a sword after them. My anger will be spent, and I will satisfy my wrath against them, and I will be comforted. They will know that I, the Lord, have spoken in my zeal when I spend my wrath against them. You will be a reproach and a taunt and a warning and a horror to the nations all around you, when I execute judgments against you in anger and in wrath and in furious rebukes. I, the Lord, have spoken. When I hurl against you all my curses, you will know that I am the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. I will send my arrows of famine against you. They are like arrows of destruction that I have prepared for you. I will send famine against you, and wild beasts against you. They will leave you childless. Plague and bloodshed will sweep through you. I will bring the sword against you. I, the Lord, have spoken. Ezekiel chapter 6, verses 1-14. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, set your face toward the mountains of Israel, and prophesy against them. You will say, O mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Because the enemy has gloated over you and has taken possession of you for a possession, in order to strike you down with grief and to make you stumble, so that your ancient places of worship are destroyed and you are left scattered among the nations. And because you have been continually burned in the hearts of those among the nations who do not know you, and because you have been made a reproach and a taunt to those nations, your altars will become desolate, and your incense altars will be broken. I will throw down your slain men in front of your idols. I will lay the corpses of the people of Israel in front of their idols, and I will scatter your bones around your altars. Wherever you live, the cities will be laid waste, and the high places will be deserted, so that your altars will be laid waste and made desolate. Your idols will be broken and destroyed. Your incense altars will be torn down, and your works will be wiped out. The slain will fall among you, and you will know that I am the Lord. But I will spare some of you. You will live and avoid the sword among the nations when you are scattered among the countries. Then those of you who escape will remember me among the nations where they are exiled. They will acknowledge that I, the Lord, am their God. I have broken their yoke and freed them from their bondage, which had made them bring shame upon themselves. They will know that I, the Lord, do not lie when I say that I will bring this disaster upon them. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Strike your hands together and stamp your feet, and mourn over all the evil that the people of Israel will do when they fall by the sword, by famine, and by pestilence. They will say to one another, "Has not the Lord done great evil to us?" The plague will consume them, and famine will ravage them. The sword will slay them. I will send my anger against them until they are consumed, and I will scatter them among the nations and disperse them through the countries. They will know that I am the Lord when I have scattered them among the nations and dispersed them through the countries. But I have spared some of them from the sword. They will live in safety among the nations and multiply in the countries. I will make my hand known to them, and I will make Israel know my might. And they will know that I am the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 7, verses 1 to 27. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, this is what the sovereign Lord says. The end has come upon the four corners of the land. The end has come upon you. I will send my anger against you. I will judge you according to your ways, and I will repay you for all your detestable practices. My eye will not pity you, nor will I have mercy. I will repay you for your ways, and your detestable practices will be among you. Then you will know that I am the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. A disaster, a unique disaster. Look, it comes, an end. An end has come. It has awakened against you. Look, it comes. Dawn is breaking for you, O inhabitant of the land. The time has come. The day of trouble is near, and not joyful shouting on the mountains. Soon I will pour out my wrath upon you and spend my anger against you. I will judge you according to your ways, and I will repay you for all your detestable practices. My eye will not pity you, nor will I have mercy. I will repay you for your ways, and your detestable practices will be among you. Then you will know that I, the Lord, am the one who strikes. Look, the day. Look, it comes. Dawn breaks for your calamity. The rod has blossomed, arrogance has budded, violence has grown into a rod of wickedness. None of them will remain, none of their multitude, none of their wealth. No prominence will be left among them. The time has come, the day has arrived. Let not the buyer rejoice, and let not the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all their multitude. For the seller will not return to what has been sold, even if they remain alive. For the vision against their multitude will not turn back. No one will strengthen himself in his iniquity. They have blown the trumpet and made everything ready, but no one goes to battle. For my wrath is upon all their multitude. The sword is outside, and pestilence and famine are inside. Whoever is in the field will die by the sword, and whoever is in the city will be devoured by famine and pestilence. But if there are survivors, they will be few, and they will go out one by one, like those who go out of a siege. Each one will mourn for his own iniquity. Their hands will be weak, and their knees will be like water. They will be clothed with sackcloth, and horror will cover them. Shame will be on every face, and baldness on every head. They will fling their silver into the streets, and their gold will be considered unclean. Their silver and gold will not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They will not satisfy their hunger, or fill their stomachs with it, for it has become a stumbling block to their iniquity. They took pride in their beautiful jewels and used them to make their detestable idols and abominations. Therefore I will make them an object of contempt and a prey for plunder to the nations. I will give them over to the hands of foreigners to be plundered, and I will make them a spoil for the wicked of the earth, that they may desecrate them. I will turn my face away from them, and my treasured places will be profaned and plundered. They will enter them and desecrate them. Prepare the chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. I will bring the worst of the nations to take possession of their houses. I will make the pride of the strong cease, and their sacred places will be profaned. When terror comes, they will seek peace, but there will be none. Destruction will come upon destruction, and rumor will be followed by rumor. Then they will